Alright guys, what is up? Today we have another video in my car. Today I just want to have a little story time, tell you about my experience with my business, my experience with drop shipping, with AliExpress. So basically, I've been doing drop shipping with Shopify and AliExpress for the last few years now. I think it's 3 years now. And if you don't know what drop shipping is, there's hundreds of videos, thousands of videos on YouTube. You can go look it up, find a little more about it. But the first few years I started, I never really had much success, but I continued to learn and to improve. And just this last year, I really started to finally see results and start to find some success with it. And over the last few years, I've started several businesses in different niches, but the most recent one that I just sold, this one was in the pet niche. I sold like collars, dog beds, stuff like that. I started this website in November 2019. So it's been about, I think I had it for about 6 months or so. But the first month, I lost money. But then coming into December of 2019, we actually started to finally see some results and see some success. December was my first profitable month. I started to realize like, wow, I actually have something here. This really works. And then in January, start of the new year, 2020, I was super hyped. My energy was high. I was dumping tons of money into it. I was really scaling my ads and my store was doing really well. I was making more money than my day job. I was making more money than I've ever made before. I was stoked. It was so fun. But towards the end of January and into February, coronavirus hit China. My suppliers stopped shipping, factories shut down, warehouses shut down, and there was so much uncertainty. I didn't know when the warehouses would be back up. My suppliers weren't messaging me back. My orders weren't getting fulfilled. And so I got scared. I didn't know what to do because I didn't know how long this could be happening. Coronavirus was so new. It wasn't even in the US yet. No one knew what was going on. And so I shut down my ads. I stopped running ads to my website. I stopped taking in orders. I didn't want to take on loads of orders that I couldn't fulfill and then have to refund it all and just lose all the money that I spent on ads. I didn't want to take that risk. And so I shut everything down and, eventually China got back up and running after I refunded a decent amount of customers who weren't happy. As warehouses opened again, factories started running. I did start to take in more orders. I started to sell again, but the service was terrible. China, they're taking several months to ship to the US because there's no planes coming over from China to the US. Getting product from China to the US right now is really hard. And so I couldn't provide a good service to my customers. It just wasn't something I was proud of or something that I enjoyed doing. I didn't enjoy making all these people unhappy. I want to spread positivity. I want to create happiness in this world. I don't want to provide a terrible service to people. I just wasn't very proud of the business, and so there was still value in it. I had a big customer list. I had a lot of data on Facebook, and so I was able to actually sell it to someone else, and I wish them the best. But yeah, that was my little experience with drop shipping more recently. If I were to ever start a business again, which I love business, I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot through my business, and I'm grateful for the experience. But if I ever did start a business again, which I definitely will, I want it to be something that I can be proud of. I want to create a product or a service that I can be proud of and something that will bring joy to other people. I don't want to have to provide a service that makes people unhappy. With drop shipping from China and with AliExpress, it's not really a long-term business. It's not something that you can build and grow long-term because a big part of business is repeat customers. Having customers that want to come back and purchase from you again. And when you do that with drop shipping, it's really hard to make that possible. It doesn't really exist. Just because when you ship a product to someone and it takes almost a month to arrive, and when it does arrive, it's just a terrible, cheap product from China. Packaging is terrible. It's not a good service, and the customer is not happy, and they don't ever want to order from you again. It's really hard to get someone to want to come back and order from you when this is the service you're providing. Because of this, it's not something I want to try to do long term. I want to create brands and products that people love. That's my personal opinion on dropshipping and my thoughts on it. I don't think I'd do it ever again. I would dropship from the US, if I can have my own product, come to the US, have it warehoused in the US and shipped out of, a facility in the US, then yeah, I'd do that. I just wouldn't dropship from China. Anyways, for now, I don't have any ideas or businesses that I'm hopping onto right now. My main business right now is YouTube. I want to work on developing this and my personal brand. And if I ever see an opportunity or have an idea, then I will start a new business and jump onto it. And so I continue to learn every single day about business. I read books, I learn at work. Yeah, business will always be a part of my life. I'm excited to continue to grow and develop and to start a new venture. I look forward to continuing to invest in this. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy my content, feel free to give me a like and subscribe. As of right now, June 2020, I am creating one video every single day. So if you did like this video, come back tomorrow, check me out, see what I've got tomorrow. Let's crush it this year. I'm excited. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.